Hi guys, welcome to another episode of M.Stifler Tobago Fishing. Today I have a very educational video for you all, some news, and it's gonna be a nice little vibe. Other than that, intro drop. Yeah. Hi guys, so a couple people have been telling me that I haven't seen the latest videos, when the next video coming out. So what you have to do is go to YouTube where you went to subscribe. You'll see notifications. You need to put it on all. If it's not on all, you wouldn't get to see whenever a new video come out, or you might miss the newest video. So the best way is when you go by the notification bell right next to subscribe. You will see like the bell. When you click on it, when you click on the alarm bell, you will see personalized, none, and all. You need to click all, so every time a new video comes out, you'll be able to see it. Also, I want to mention that I am very close to be doing my very first giveaway. I want to thank everybody for supporting the channel. Make sure and stay tuned because there'll be a little trivia. As the subscribers build, I'm gonna do the giveaway very soon. Stay tuned. A lot of cool prizes, including some of the lucky jigs and a lot of surprises. Trust me, this first giveaway is going to be amazing. A lot of cool free stuff. I am going to be showing you all today what I do to rig my spoons, right? So for those who don't know, this is one of the spoons of them that I use. This is 1 ounce. I would have used this to caught the barracuda. I would have used it to caught yellow jack or cavalli, or basically anything will hit this, right? It's a nice big flashy target, right? But there's a way to rig this up properly that I do. People just do it differently. This is how I do it, and it works very well for me. Now, for the first thing that you will notice is this, right? These hooks are what come with the spoon. These are the first thing that I change. A lot of lures, the lures are really good, but the hooks are crap. I would recommend changing out the hooks on them. You need to inspect the hooks. If the hooks on them feel weak or they're bending easy, imagine if you hook up on a big fish and you pull in, the fish pull in, this hook is going to straighten out. So first thing I do, I change out the hook. Then I would probably add a split ring in front here, a very small split ring, a little bit smaller than this one. You see the size of this? A smaller one. And then I would use a barrel swivel or some sort of swivel in front. Alright guys, so basically here is the lure. I'm going to show you how I rig this up whenever I'm going to fish. First thing I do, I change out this treble hook to something more sturdy. When you go to any fishing store, you will see like basic treble hooks. You need to get a treble hook very close to the size of the actual hook that came with the lure, right? Now these types of treble hooks, I don't know if you can see them, these types of treble hooks are beefier, they're stronger, and they're thicker. So my chances of losing a fish on this is way slim because it's thicker, other than this flimsy one that you could squeeze and bend. So this one is thicker, so I'm going to be switching them out. What you will need is a split ring pliers, right? You could get one by D Monkeys or even online, but any split ring pliers, once it have this sort of peak, it's supposed to have a peak right here. That is what you're going to need in order to open a split ring, just like so. Open a split ring, thread it through, and voila, it's off, right? Then you just reverse the process. Most likely reversing the process will always be a little bit more difficult because you have to open the split ring to go in the hole, but open the split ring, right, and thread it through. That's it. Voila, you see this now? Now this has a thicker hook right here, so if something bites this, right, the chances of it bending out and you losing the fish is very slim. I've lost fish from the hook bending out already off of a lure, and it wasn't a nice feeling because the fish was big. What you can do is use some leader line, which is like what I have here. This is 30-pound leader line, and you could do a knot of your choice here, like a uni knot or a FG knot or whatever knot. You just use an Alberto knot, right? Whichever one you want to use, right? What I do, I have a little compartment with split rings here. What I do, I add another split ring to the front of the spoon, right? Some spoons come with it, but I just add one in front, and I'll show you why after, right? Once again, you sort of pry the split ring to go into the hole, and you just thread it through just like this. You then have your swivel to go in front of the lure. As for the size of the swivel, you don't want the swivel to go too big. Preferably a ball bearing swivel like this is better, but it doesn't really have much of those in Tobago, so as a substitute, you could use these crane swivels, right? They work just the same, but I believe the ball bearing swivel works better. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take out some line. Now this line represents the line from your reel and your rod, right? So you would have had it go through your rod guides and come down to connect your lure. Or if you're using braid, you would have had this attached onto your main line, whether it's through unit to unit knot or through FG knot or whatever, and you're ready to attach your lure. You attach your swivel to your main line. I'd use a regular unit knot. If you don't know how to tie one, you could YouTube it. It's very simple, and you could get it done very quickly. You don't need to spend no sort of time on the water tying a knot, right? I just use it for a maximum of 4 ties. Right? Then I clip off the excess. Right, you pull it tight and then you clip off the excess, leaving a little tagging. Don't cut it all the way down, leave a little tagging. Right, so all in all, it will look like this. So now, using the same split ring pliers, you would open the split ring again. Right, and just thread it through. This normally just takes about what, 15 seconds or so. And voila, there you go. Now you do not want a big swivel because you want it to look as natural as possible in the water. It is a lure. You can't have, look how big this swivel is. This swivel is big. You want one that big enough to go through the split ring, but not too big enough that it could be seen. You want it to look natural, right? So when you cast in for big fish and you have a swivel this size, this is good. So when you're reeling in and this part below you're spinning, up here staying the same. You see that range of motion, right? Right, and the best part about that is you don't have to be cutting and retying to add on a new lure. You're fishing with a spoon, you want to switch to a jig, you have to cut off the spoon to put on the jig. You're fishing with an X-wrap, you want to switch to a twitch bait, you have to cut off the leader line from the X-wrap and tie it onto the twitch bait or to the spoon, or you don't have to do all of that, right? Once you have on a swivel and the lure has a split ring in front of it, you could just use the splitting pliers, take off the swivel and put it on the next lure and cast out. That is what I do. It saves me a lot of time, and most of my lures on them are relatively around a certain size. So all like how I using this is size 5 crane swivels. If you could get the ball bearing swivels around the same size, you're perfect to go. They're not too big and they're not too small, and they're very, very strong for anything inshore. So guys, that brings us to the end of M.Stifler Tobago Fishing video. I hope that this is something that you guys try. I hope you guys find it useful. I'm sure some people doing the same method already. For those who are not using it, try it this way. I'm pretty sure that you'll find it a lot easier and you will save a lot more time on the water and you'll make the most out of your fishing trips. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, switch the notification to all instead of personalized. Make sure you get all the updates, and remember, everyday fishing is a good day. Stay tuned for the giveaway. I'm sure you guys will love it. Other than that, bye.